The South Kongress podcast is a lifestyle show that sometimes crosses over into mature territory. The views expressed are those of the hosts and guests who come from different backgrounds and experiences. Listener discretion is advised.
All right, this is South Kongress podcast. My name is Cameron. So it's almost been like a year to the day when we did this the first time. A lot of things have changed, both professionally, and personally, I guess with all of us. So I want to welcome, and I'm going to do it right this time. I want to welcome Tennessee's favorite son, AJ Gray. Former GCW world champion, current Clownagory champion, AJ Gray. Eating ribs on stream.
Bone Storm champion,
AJ Gray. AJ,
former Midwest champion, former Paradigm Pro champion. Get it right, Cam.
No, so the ribs didn't get in the way of you remembering all the things you've done. I appreciate that. Your memory receptor. Got to quit remembering Miley Cyrus and start remembering Umar Johnson. This is what we're doing. Okay, I understand how it's going to go. January 29th and January 30th. Game Changer Wrestling is doing something pretty unique. They are going to do a 24-hour wrestling marathon live streamed, free on both Fight TV and on YouTube. For at least an hour of that 24-hour stream, you're more than likely going to see AJ Gray. So Friday night.
Hell no, you got about 15 minutes.
You gonna get in and get out?
You got about 30 minutes, bro.
All right. Friday night, you have AJ Gray versus Hoodfoot of the Infinite Do-Rag. And then Saturday morning, somehow, 9 hours after that fight, AJ Gray versus Mike Outlaw defending the Crown of Glory Championship. AJ, how are you going to wrestle two matches in 9 hours, one being at the dead of night, one being at the crack of dawn?
Bro, I wrestled 4 matches in one day at a collective.
So this is nothing.
When I do this, I'm cut from a different cloth. Now you know this.
I do know the cloth is different. Absolutely.
Remember, Cam, what's my nickname again?
Be the truth.
Exactly. What's it say on my shirt?
The truth with dick butt front and center. Let's talk about this. So it's almost a year ago to the day that you and I did this for the first time. Back then, you were part of, I believe it was a 6-man tag match at the Euphoria Pro Wrestling Show in San Antonio. All right. So much has changed since then, man. I remember a bunch of people who were on that card. Chris Bay was on that card. That was a Sunday night. I think he signed with Impact the next day. Jake something's over there. I think with Cheeseburgers with ROH. Kurt Stallion is at NXT now.
Fatu.
Yeah, Jacob Fatu was on that card. Yeah, it was a wild card. So much has changed, and probably the biggest thing as far as we're concerned to come out, all of a sudden you're getting notoriety and consideration as the best independent wrestler in the world. Like, not that people didn't like you back then, but all of a sudden they're like, if there's a top 3 or top 5, AJ Gray is in there. Now, knowing your temperament, knowing how you carry yourself, how has that kind of talk changed you, kept you the same, made you think about things different? What happened since you started to hear those conversations?
I laughed because it's all the shit I've been tweeting about for like the past year.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. People talk about like manifest this, manifest that, manifest, man, shut the fuck up. And I'm like, nah, but like somehow I accidentally did that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I think a big thing that I've seen, and again, like even though I've been watching, like, we've known each other like a year. I think the biggest difference for me was not that you were ever afraid to say what you wanted to say, But you said more things. You talked about more things, and you were willing to share opinions on wrestling, on how you think people should perceive wrestling, how they should feel about wrestlers. And I think it resonated. I think that you do have a lot of wrestlers who are wrestling apologists. Like, you guys need to love everything and you can never criticize anything. But your approach was more like, I'm dope and what I do is dope. And if you watch it, you're going to know it's dope. And people just kind of had to go with that. Do you feel like, even if not more people are positive, because I know you interact with a different amount of people each day, do you feel like the response that you get to the things you do is better than it was like a year ago?
I think my response is just about the same. It's just more people see it. It's really just the audience has changed.
Yeah.
So at first, like a small little pocket of people be like, hell yeah, I kind of agree. Now it's like everyone's like, oh shit, you make some solid points. It was kind of rude the way you said it, but yeah, you ain't wrong. Like, yeah, I know I ain't fucking wrong. That's why I fucking said it, loser.
I think, like, media-wise, the moment, and you might have a different one, the moment it kind of changed for me in terms of how people see you is when, and you know who did it, so I don't want to not credit them, but whoever did the Big Baby Scumbag mashup. Like, that was the thing for me where it was like, okay, like, people who make things want to do things with him and for him because they see how good he is.
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's because, like, me and Big Baby, like, I tweeted.
I know that's your man.
Like,
yeah.
And we actually became, like, friends and shit. Like, well, people see me doing things wrestlers don't usually do. Mm-hmm. Like, a lot of wrestlers will target themselves just to wrestling fans. Fuck that. First off, I don't like wrestling fans. They annoy the fuck out of me. Fuck Brad Armstrong's fucking headlock from 91. God rest his soul. Brad Armstrong was good, but I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. There are bitches out here. The bitches are watching, bro. Like,
I try to remind people about that a lot. Yeah.
I know. That's why I'm saying it to you. Like, we have so much other shit in life. And you want to talk to me about some dumbass match when one, there's a bad bitch right here. There's a bad bitch right here. And we are out in public. No.
We don't want to do that, yeah.
No. Two, like, bro, it's just wrestling. That's only one avenue of life.
Yeah.
And so, like, I think, like, a lot of wrestlers in general should just be, like, open their wrestling up to, like, attack multiple avenues. Like, with me, like, you look at me, you don't ever think that's just a wrestler. You always think of, like, holy shit, I know someone in real life that he reminds me of. Like, everyone knows a guy that acts like me, as fucking stupid as I act, all the dumb shit I do. And you know a guy that does the dumb shit just as well. So, like, that's the audience. I don't want just wrestling fans. Every wrestling fan's gonna like me because I go in the ring and I do pretty fucking good. I'm good at my job. But I want the bitches at the bar. I want the bartenders. I want this person over there hollering at Shorty. I want both of them to be like, oh shit, that motherfucker cool as hell. Yeah, that's that nigga, bro. Yo, he fucking dope. That's what I want. I don't.
Yeah. Even when we met, like, I remember I came in the building and I was like, hey, what's up? Here's what I did last night. And you was like, here's what I did last night. I was like, all right, well, have fun. And then I stood back. Like, it's we can enjoy this thing without being weird about it. Like, it can be, my man is doing his job. I'm going to come support him. And then once that turns off, like, just be regular. Like, do regular shit. Yeah.
All right. I'm a grown ass man at the end of the day, bro.
Yeah.
I don't switch this wrestler shit. I don't switch on and off. I don't have on and off switch. I'm the same motherfucker no matter what. The same motherfucker. Being the same motherfucker. I'm not gonna switch this shit on and off. I'm not gonna do it. When I turn this camera off, I'm not gonna be like, well, let me go do something fun now. No, fuck that. I'm fucking gonna talk the same way I talk, act the same way I act. It's like a genuine. It's real. It's real. I'm real, bro. I don't play a facade. Fuck that, bro. I think a lot of people.
Let me ask you this.
They need to get in touch with themselves.
Absolutely.
Because then a lot of more people will relate to them. A lot more people like fuck with them. Because like you can be a cool human being, but like you go out there and try to be somebody else, like you're gonna be the second best fucking Pete Dunne. Because you're not gonna be better than Pete Dunne at being Pete Dunne. Like you get what I'm saying? Like we gotta like figure out who we are as people, and then add to that.
Absolutely. Let me ask you this. So before the world shut down, that's when, For the Culture was gearing up and everybody was hype about it. Y'all put together an amazing card. Like that was really going to be a thing. So now we're looking at WrestleMania with fans in Tampa. And then next year they got WrestleMania planned in Dallas. And the year after they got WrestleMania planned in LA. And I know this all just kind of came together.
Okay, hold on. I'm out.
Okay.
Planned in LA, bro? Fuck that, dude. Have you ever been to LA? Fuck, I hate it.
I've not been to LA. It's not your scene?
It's not that. It's just, bro, it takes 55 minutes to go a half a mile.
Everywhere. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, fuck that. I'm just thinking of that.
So that day they have you do 3 shows. It's going to be rough, huh?
It better be in the same fucking building, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm thinking about Dallas, because I've been to Dallas for, a bunch of stuff, and that's not so hard to move around. Like we're planning on doing our big show in Dallas, like our media stuff, but that's, that's small time. Tampa being 3 months away. Mm-hmm. Yeah, being 3 months away. Has anybody said anything to you? Have you talked to anybody about like, okay, like this is coming up, they're going to have fans, we're going to try to do something? Has that come up yet or not just yet?
I know that till you said that. I don't pay attention.
Okay. All right. Well, if your phone starts ringing in March, this is what it was about. They're doing fans in April. So yeah. You'll be able to afford a lot of ribs off that, depending on how it works out.
Hardly eat pork, but we just started doing like our barbecue pit.
Yeah,
we wouldn't do slabs of ribs because we're whole hog barbecue. These bitches kind of hit. I'm gonna take me some home.
Let me get a couple. Yeah,
fuck a couple, nigga.
So, even though you're kind of insulated and that you kind of pay attention to what goes on with you, again, like I told you, hearing your name more and more was really cool for me because of as things got better for you, things got better for me. I'm not saying I'm giving you credit for it, but it's been a cool year with the stuff I had happened because of my AJ Gray interview. But
yeah, everything better, don't it, motherfucker? Yeah.
When J Rose,
me. Chris making fun of your ass got you popping. Yeah, I see what you said.
It helped a little bit.
Welcome, old ass.
Thanks.
How old are you?
Thanks, AJ. I just turned 35. We don't have to do this. When
what's the AR talking about?
I think, hey, chill out. They might have put something in my mailbox, but I haven't had the energy to go out and get it.
Ain't about time for retirement, bro?
Shit. Oh, that would be nice. Just do this all day. That would be fantastic.
Hey, I'm just saying.
This time, when I juice, does my 401k look like? Not so great this year. You know how that go. But yeah, if this didn't happen, I would have been okay. But no, when J Rose reached out for me to do some work on the IWTV Awards, it was great that like you were a finalist for stuff. You know what I mean? Like yes, you were, Juice. You were a finalist for Independent Wrestler of the Year. Yeah.
Damn, should have won.
Yeah, I thought you had it. But no, it was great. Like getting to announce that and just knowing kind of your trajectory, but also everything that's going on with independent wrestling. Like, admittedly, there's a bunch of names I have to learn and relearn. And, like Chris and Jake and J Rose, they know them all, remember them all. And so I'm always playing catch up with those guys. What I'm saying is what?
You got dementia.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's absolutely what it is. What were we talking about?
Yeah, I know you.
I'm kidding. I'm back. But no, seriously. Looking at Lee Moriarty, just knowing that, looking at ACH coming back, looking at Leo Rush being around, even if it's just more your personal feelings and not the state of the whole industry, how do you feel about independent wrestling right now?
It's kind of, I feel like with independent wrestling, like there's so much more we could do, but we're all chasing that one dream. Where everyone wants to chase that one dream of having their WrestleMania moment instead of realizing what they can really accomplish. There's only going to be so many WrestleMania main events, but that's not to say you can't create something just as big. Not demeaning or downplaying WrestleMania. That's just saying, like, yo, you gotta like look at the big picture of what you're doing right now. Like, we could create it's so much talent on the indies right now. It's so much fucking talent. I think like if people really got at it and started just going crazy the way we can, like I wouldn't be surprised you'll start seeing like when the world's all right and stuff, like 10, 15,000 seat shows off the indie. There's so many people busting their fucking ass. Like if like the whole collective of everyone just like gets that mindset, it's completely possible. I think like the next 2 or 3 years, it's just like everyone has to like figure it out, which that's easier said than done. But I feel like we don't understand how much power we really can have. But then again, that goes back to like broadening that target audience.
Yeah.
But that's my opinion on it though. Like I look at things from like a real life standpoint, because like if you go up to a woman and be like, yeah, baby, I'm a pro wrestler, she's gonna be like, oh, that's fucking lame.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be like, yeah, I'm a pro wrestler. And they're like, oh, for real? Like, oh, like, what do you mean? And you just show them, and they're like, oh, shit, that's kind of fucking cool. I want to come to a show. Like, you just sold a ticket. You just made a fan with someone you were just trying to be friends with and trying to, like, take home that, like, whatever it may be. You just created a new fan. And then they can join, they can come, and they can figure out their favorites. Like, I feel like a lot of people, as much as we give wrestling, like, oh, this shit's fucking lame, this shit's nerdy, this shit's corny, it's just because we treat it that way. Like, you don't see WWE stars, like, treating their job as, like, oh, this shit's fucking whack, this shit's fake, blah, blah, blah. Like, you don't see people doing that. Like, I have pride in it. Because when, like, people see that you truly love something, it's like, that's your passion. They don't fuck with it. They're gonna fuck with it no matter what. It can be like fucking jerking off in a fucking tree. But like, you show how proud you are of that shit. Like, bro, someone is gonna be like, yo, that's kind of cool. Yo, I think jerking off at the tree is a really fucked up way to say it, but like, get where I'm going. Like, I do. A lot of people need to have more pride in what they do. Because if you have more pride in that, like, then people will really start genuinely fucking with it and fucking with what you do. Don't stop doing it for the fame, for the clout. Start doing it for you, and start doing it because you love it and you really want to do something with it. And that shit will take you to the fucking moon. But like,
for the exact same money, and I think just to give people more insight on where I think you go with this, you're at least going to be able to explain it really well. For the exact same money, what would you rather have? An Intercontinental title match on WrestleMania or the opening match of Wrestle Kingdom?
Whichever one pays more. Well,
exact same money.
They pay the same. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to.
Whichever one you can get to faster, right? I'm not mad at you.
That's like trying to do which one you want me. I'll do both of them.
Exactly. No, I always when I looked at what MVP did, being in WWE, then kind of doing his passion project with going to Japan, I was always like, if AJ got the opportunity to go to Japan, he would just go. And he'd come back in 7 years with 2 wives and 3 kids. He would just do that.
Bro, relax. 2, no.
Just a 7 wives?
Bro.
Okay.
Relax. You
I'm doing too much? Okay, let me...
Oh, whoa.
Let me cool out.
No, dude.
Oh, man.
Like,
So tell me...
Shut up, Cam. To all the women out there, if you listen to this, I'm single, I'm ready to mingle, and I'm trying to, like, find my wife. One wife, not multiple ones. I'm like the Bachelor. I can only pick one.
Just one.
Don't listen to him. Oh.
You know you picked the white woman, right?
You picked the white woman, we know. You
Tired of being lied about. Juice, tell me about these 2 matches.
No, you love
before you.
You are not like I am.
It's not true.
That's bubble, bro.
This
to
is
you,
all getting cut out.
That's like drinking white women milk.
This is going to be a 6-minute interview. I'm cutting all this out. Tell me about these 2 matches. So you got Hoodfoot on Friday night. Super solid dude, real cool. How's that match gonna go?
I'm gonna test his will. I'm gonna test his manhood, bro. Like I'm gonna test like if he really wants this shit. Like, see, like that's what people did to me when I first got in. They didn't want to see it. Oh, am I gonna break this motherfucker? Am I gonna break him? Well, I love Hoodfoot as a person. He's a great dude, solid individual. But I want to see if like he's really ready to go. I'm not stepping in that ring to half-ass. I'm not stepping in to fake the funk. I'm not just trying to have a match. I'm like, I don't, first thing, I can't hear. Second, I can't fucking see. So all I see is red when I get in the ring. So, bro, like.
It's all gas with you. It's all gas. The whole time.
Like, I don't stop. Like, I see red and I don't stop until I win. And then I'm like, oh shit, where the party at? But I got to chill out and now I'm going sober. But like, still, like, I'm not stepping in there just to like have a good match. I'm stepping in there to see if he's really about what the fuck he want to be about. Like, it's a test from. I booked the match. I want to see if he can really ready to do what he wants to do. Like, I know what I am. I know what I'm capable of. I want to see if you can step up.
So after you get them 3 hours of sleep, you got Mike Outlaw the next morning. I'm saying.
Right after that match.
Okay. After you get 6.5 hours of sleep. Okay. Let you tell it.
You don't know. I be waking up at the show. I be taking naps on the floor and shit. They be waking me up. AJ, wake up. Show start. All right, shit.
And then just roll out and go. Hit my music.
So like 6 hours with me. If you give me 6 hours of sleep, you fucked. You are fucked, buddy. I'll have.
All right, so yeah, that morning, defending the Crown of Glory Championship against Mike Outlaw. How you see that one going?
I'm not losing my fucking belt. I've had that bitch almost 500 days. I'm not fucking losing. I love Mike Outlaw. Mike Outlaw is actually one of my best friends, but like, no. Sorry. You can bring all you got. No, don't care. Second gear, I got another one. You either see if you got it, you probably don't. Not losing. I'm not fucking losing.
So, your show, Friday night and Saturday night, I got to ask you, because people always want to know what wrestlers think about wrestling. Who you got winning the Royal Rumble?
I don't fucking know, Ken. I don't know.
I asked you because you were going to say that.
I haven't kept up.
And that's a popular pick, so you did good.
I watch NXT some. I'll catch New Japan pay-per-views. Mm-hmm. I go back and I watch old All Japan. I've been like on this wrestling, like this fucking WF 99. Like, mm-hmm. I just haven't. I don't keep up with it.
Sideburns, Rock going hard.
Yeah, like fucking Mick Foley up in that chair. Wop, wop, wop. Yeah, like what? D'Lo beating Jared, like shit like that. And I'm like, it's not a knock on it. Don't get me wrong. The product's probably great. I don't turn the TV on. Like, I play Madden. I sit there and I go to the shower, take a shower, wash my ass, go to the gym, work out, go to sleep, and watch wrestling. I watched Stupid Crazy Love the other day? Man, Crazy Stupid Love? Like, yo, that movie fucked me up. Mentally, I wasn't ready for what that emotional roller coaster was. Yeah. I watched chick flicks, bro.
South Kongress and the Pro Wrestling Torch East Coast Cast have 2 online stores to buy shirts, hoodies, stickers, mugs, notebooks, and more. Visit redbubble.com and tpublic.com and search Seahawk to see all of the merchandise. We run specials every few weeks, so join the South Kongress and East Coast Cast Facebook fan pages for all the details on our online specials and promotions.
So yeah, no. You being the Renaissance man that you are, I'm not shocked that, you're kind of doing your own thing right now, watching old wrestling and then adjacent wrestling. And is it Stupid Crazy Love? That's
Steve Carell or Carell.
Okay.
Like Emma Stone.
I watch wrestling YouTube videos of like nerds reviewing wrestling, and then I laugh at them, and then I do the same thing. So, yeah. I don't know. I should work on that.
Yeah, you should stop. You should watch it, bro.
It's so much fun. I have a high tolerance for terrible media. That's kind of the whole thing. So yeah. I just want to say, I know everything's going to go well this weekend. I hope that when we do this same thing a year from now, it's bigger and better things all around. All right.
Yeah, millionaire by then. Like, I'm gonna be like swimming in money and like bitches, and I'm gonna be like in my pool, like my indoor pool, just like post up with like 2 of them right here, like, hey, what's good? Like, this is my wife, this is her sister. She just here for flex. Like, we actually married. Give me a kiss, like some shit like that. Like,
don't forget the ribs, AJ. We also have to have ribs.
Nah, bro. I'm like a whole chicken, like I'm like ludicrous. And I'm one of them ASMR videos. you know how you like those thugs, like them hood niggas, bro, like
eating them hard, loud,
like
dropping that shit everywhere.
Why do you eat that chicken so aggressively?
You eat chicken the same way you wrestle. I applaud it.
No, guys, I can't, bro. I don't. Now, crab legs, different story.
Smart man. January 29th, January 30th, Game Changer Wrestling, Fight TV, YouTube, 24-hour wrestling marathon, totally free. You guys check that out. The night of the 29th, 10 p.m., AJ Gray versus Hoodfoot. The morning of the 30th, AJ Gray and Mike Outlaw compete over AJ's Crown of Glory Championship. AJ Gray, Juice, The Truth, thank you so much for taking some time out. Best of luck to you this weekend, all right?
All right, I appreciate it. Leave them white women alone. Get you a black queen.
I'm doing my best, AJ.
You are not. You are not trying. You are not trying.
I'm doing someone's best.
You have a nappy fro and you 37. I know you lying to me.
I probably could put a bit more effort into it. Maybe I'll get a fade this weekend. Probably.
Bro, you need to go to Umar seminar. Go to Umar seminar.
Guys, it's the South Kongress podcast special with my man AJ Gray. I'm Cameron, and we're out.
Want to support the show? Want a specific topic, comic, show, or movie discussed? Supporting the South Kongress podcast on Patreon allows you to dictate the conversation. Visit patreon.com/Seahawk for details on how you can support and guide the show.